Sometimes I'm so home. Sometimes alone.
And becoming the best at it and mastering myself and seeing what I have within me. If you decide to drop your buckets where you are and develop your gifts, I grant you, you'll never ever be without. I grant you that your gifts will take you places that will literally amaze you.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Zenfolio Live. I'm Robert with Zenfolio Customer Success, and thanks for joining us on the live Q&A today. Today is Thursday, January 31st. Can you guys believe that we are already through January 2019? That's just crazy to me to think that we are that far into 2019 already. Some of you guys are already saying hi in chat. We've got Home Phone, Shooting Stars, Mike Singer, Jorgen Breer. I always say your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Dana Castillo, Paul Lewis, and Forte. Hey, Forte, thanks for coming and hanging out with us today. Love having you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys jumping on early and just saying hi. So today we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day gift ideas and promotions. So I'm going to be showing you some of our most popular photo products for Valentine's Day. Things like photo albums. Did you guys know that you can do jewelry boxes through Zenfolio? I didn't know till recently. Mugs as well. We're also going to create a Valentine's Day package that's going to make it nice and simple for your clients, and then we're going to show you, I'm going to show you how to run a limited time promotion. Basically, we're going to create an expiring coupon to send out to your clients during this Valentine's Day promotion, and hopefully help you get some more sales. Our next live site review is coming up February 21st. There's a link in the description below. Some of you guys I've already reached out to. If you haven't submitted your site yet, hit up that link below. Get your site submitted for one of the live site reviews. We're going to be doing one of those every month, so it's going to be the third Thursday of every month. And then our next one's going to be February 21st. And next week, we're going to be talking about using pre-order for your upcoming baseball season. All right, let's go ahead and jump into today's topic, which is Valentine's Day gifts and promotions. Let me jump over to my Zenfolio account. All right. All right, so here we are in my Zenfolio account, and the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be going in and creating a Valentine's Day price list. Now, what I recommend doing is basically modifying an existing price list that you have. So if you have a portraits price list, maybe you already have one on your client galleries that you use a lot, what I like to do is go in and kind of modify those, just duplicate it, add in the special promotion products that you want to add, and then apply it to your galleries. And then when that kind of promotional period's over, you can just remove that price list. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go up here to selling, and I'm just going to go to price list, and we're going to grab a price list here. So I have portraits price list right here, and you can see that's on 98 photos. So it's on, that's the largestly used, that's not the right way to say it. That is the most used price list that I currently have in this demo account. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate that, rename it so I know it's a Valentine's Day promotional price list, and then we'll go and start adding our Valentine's Day products to it. So we're going to hit duplicate right here. That's going to load up the copy of this. And then while I'm waiting for this to load, I'm just going to come up here, hit rename, and then we can call this V-Day Promo. Now, the price list name is not important, guys. Your clients aren't going to see it. What it is important for is just so that you know why you created this in the first place. So anytime you create a new price list or you make a copy of one, make sure that you're renaming it so that when you're looking through this stuff later, you know exactly what it was for. You might even want to tag this. Maybe you want to tag it promo, and then maybe put 2019 here so that you know that's the one that you created this year. You can delete it when it's done, and that way you don't end up like my demo account does often and end up with a bunch of stuff that I just have to go through and delete. Okay, so now we've got the price list copied. Let's go ahead and add in some of those Valentine's Day gift products. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to add products. And right now I'm on MPix Lab, and we could add some signature albums and books. And if you guys missed last week's live stream, we talked about adding albums and photo books to your price list. If you want to go back and review it, the link of that should be in the description. It's really good if you have not checked out our album service, or if you don't have photo books in your price list yet. I go through the whole process and show you how it works. And while I'm going through this, if you guys have questions, make sure that you get those in the chat for me so I can get them answered live for you guys today. All right, so let's add some albums to this price list first of all. So we're just going to click on here, maybe just grab a couple of books here. I'm going to do an 11.5 by 8 or 11 by 8.5. Let's do 10 by 10. And we'll just add those in. Lots of book options here, lots of template designs offered. One of the things that you might think about doing is kind of streamlining that a little bit for your clients by cutting down the templates that are available. Some of these are not going to be relevant to Valentine's Day at all. So if you click on Edit Templates, you can actually say all available templates, or maybe you just want to do selected templates. And maybe for this, maybe you want to do like, I don't know, maybe you want to get rid of all of them and only have the Love Each Other one. Or if you want to have a couple of these other options, you can. But basically what we're doing is just kind of making sure that the templates that we offer are relevant so that our clients don't have to weed through the stuff that's not really relevant. Anywhere that you can streamline things, make decisions for your clients and make it easier for them, I definitely recommend doing that. That way it's just going to make that process faster for them, and they will not become indecisive trying to click through all these different options that they probably should have seen in the first place. Okay, so let's go here and we'll hit select. And then what I'm going to do next is just come down here and kind of take out some of these paper options here. So I'm going to go down here to Pearl and just kind of remove some of this stuff. And I'm just going to leave it on the 20 page option just for Valentine's Day stuff. So 20 pages, maybe I'll even remove the cover stock, and then we'll just go up here and we'll set the selling price. All right, so we have the album in here added. Now let's add a couple of other things. So MPix also offers photo gifts in here. So there are things like calendars. There are also things like buttons and magnets, different things like that that you can add in here. So make sure that you're checking out the gift section in your lab that you're using here to add these products to your price list. So we're going to add those really quick. And then I'm not really going to spend time on the price list. I just wanted to show you guys some of the product options that are there, just so you see that they're there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a jewelry box. Now, in order to add a jewelry box, we have to break one of my rules that I always tell you guys about not mixing vendors. Since this price list already has MPix, MPix does not offer the jewelry box, and so we're going to have to break one of my rules. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to Add Products. We're going to switch this lab from MPix to Zenfolio US, and then if we go to Photo Gifts, down here, I think it's under Other Gifts or Accessories, there is a jewelry box. So there are two different options. There's a 6x6. There's also the box with the divider tray as well. So there's two options in here. Let's just go ahead and add these in. And again, this is breaking one of my rules about not mixing vendors. Perfectly fine to do this for special promotional times like this, as long as you somewhere mention that so that when your clients buy that jewelry box, they don't get shocked at the fact that there are two shipping fees. So if you send out promotional emails, you might say something like, hey, I've added some special gifts. One of them includes a jewelry box. please keep in mind that if you order the jewelry box, it will ship separately from your rest of your order. So something like that, just to give the clients a heads up and not to be alarmed at that split order or that extra shipping charge. So we have that added in here. And then if we go down here to photo gifts, we can minimize the buttons. Let's just get down here to the jewelry box and then make sure that we have a selling price on here. So we have just the default markup. Maybe you want to come in here and, you know, maybe for that you want to do 75. And there are different options here as well, just like with your prints. So kind of decide, do you want to offer all of these options? Maybe do you want to just use one? Really depends on, you know, what you feel will be best for your photos and what will match up and what would be best for your clients. So you can definitely remove some of these options if you want. All right, Forte says, hey, I've noticed that you seem to use MPix a lot and don't talk about Millers. There's a reason why I do that. That's because MPix is more commercial based. Anybody can go to mpix.com, create an account. And so for that reason, I like to try to show MPix here rather than showing Miller's base costs and all of that stuff here on YouTube. Definitely check out Miller's though. They have a lot of cool stuff as well. And the other reason too that I use MPix is because not everybody has an advanced Zenfolio account, and it's only if you have an advanced Zenfolio account then you get access to Miller's. So if you want access to Miller's and be able to offer Miller's products, you can definitely do that. You just need to have an advanced account and then reach out to the support team, let us know, and we will hook you up with that Miller's integration. Okay, let's go on down here. So we've got the jewelry box priced up. Let's go ahead and do this. And so we've got I have to stop saying we have those products added in here. Now, what if we wanted to make this really easy, right? For the people like me who are trying to do some really quick shopping, we want to make it really easy, really obvious, like this is the Valentine's Day gift package. So you can set up a package, make it really obvious, include those promotional items in there, and then make sure that that's added to your price list. So let's go up to selling and let's go into packages. And yes, as Forte is saying, advanced account is totally worth it. If you guys are not sure what account level you have, make sure that you know the advanced account gives you some really good options. Okay, so let's create a Valentine's Day package. This is going to make it nice and easy for those of us who just want to come in there and have it really spelled out. This is what you should get for Valentine's Day. So what I'm going to do is go up here to add new package, and then what we could do is say Valentine's Day promo, something like that, whatever you want to put. And then you can say this includes one jewelry box, and I misspell it every time, jewelry box, and let's say 2, and I'm just making this up. You guys can definitely design probably a better package. I just want to show you how you can use it like this so you can make it nice and easy. So 1 jewelry box, we'll say 2 8x10s, and actually let's just leave it 1 jewelry box, and let's do 2 8x10s. Here we go, 2 8x10s. Okay, and so we've got this Valentine's Day promo package. We definitely want to go ahead and let there be multiple images, and then I'm going to go down here to add products. We're already on Zenfolio US, so let me hit this, go back to add products, and then we'll go to photo gifts, and let's go down here to other gifts, or was it accessories? There we go. So we'll do accessories, and then we will click on a photo jewelry box and go down here. And let me get myself out of the way so you guys can see everything that I'm doing here. 1 second. There we go. All right, so I have the jewelry box selected. We're going to add selected products. And now we have that jewelry box in here. And you know what? Instead of doing 2 8x10s, let's go and let's add in here maybe a let's do a metal print. Let's do an 8x10 aluminum metal print right here. All right. So we've got that aluminum metal print added in there. I'm going to rename this really quick. 8x10 metal print. All right, just making it really obvious this is the Valentine's Day package. On that metal print, we can let the cropping be set by customers. Same thing on the jewelry box here. Now we just need to add our package pricing. And so I'm just going to add the package pricing really quick. We're going to go down here to selling price, and let's say we're going to do $150 for this. All right, or maybe we want to do $200. Totally depends on what you want your price point to be. And on packages, if you're not familiar with how packages work, you can look right here. It'll show you your base cost and your profit right over here. So then just click next, and you're going to hit next again, and then come down to the, actually up to the top, hit done. And now we just need to get that package into our Valentine's Day promo price list. So we're going to go to selling, go back to price list, and then we're going to click on Portraits V-Day Promo. And what we're going to do here is we are going to add in that package. And then the last thing that you guys want to remember is if you alter a price list, you need to make sure that you come and check it on your quick shop list down here. So let's add our package in. So we're going to go add products, click right here. We're going to go choose our name because that's where our packages are going to be. It's going to be easier to find them that way. Click on packages, and then here's that Valentine's Day promo. We'll add that in, go down to the bottom, and now we're going to set up our quick shop. So this is how it was set up when it was just the portraits price list. And then when we duplicated it and we added in those extra products, we need to make sure that we get them added in over here. And I'm going to add all those to the top up here. So I'm going to click the first one. And then if you're on a Mac, I think it works on a PC as well. You can hold Shift on your keyboard, click the last one, and add all those over. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this stuff up. And you can actually grab them all, just like this, and move them up so that those Valentine's Day promotional items are up at the top. And then what we're going to do right here is just click Save and Assign. And then you can go and assign that to either a client's group, or if you want to just go and assign it to an individual gallery, you can do that as well. So you just click on the group or click on the gallery and hit Save. And now that price list is going to be applied to those galleries. Now, if you're doing this for a limited time and you only want to offer those products for a short period of time, what I suggest doing is making sure that you set a reminder on your calendar or on your phone to go back and switch that price list back to its original price list. All right, guys, now that we have our Valentine's Day package set up, our Valentine's Day price list set up, the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to create an expiring coupon that we can send out to our clients and offer a discount for a limited time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to selling, click on coupons and campaigns, then we're just going to go and add a new coupon. And let's say that we want to do a 20% discount as long as they order within this time frame. All right, so in that case, what you can do is you can create an individual coupon. Just come down here, maybe call it V-Day 2019 for your personal reference. And then for the coupon code, we could use the same thing. Now, when it comes to the coupon code, this is going to be the actual code that you'll be emailing out to your clients. And so you want to make sure that it makes sense, that it's not something too crazy. And then I definitely always suggest adding the year at the end of that code. That way next year you can just use the same code, V-Day 2020. You can't use a coupon code more than once. So getting in the habit of tagging it with the year, or if you're going to use it for, throughout the year, maybe you want to tag it with the month, like 01 or 02 or 03. So just adding a tag in there so that you can easily alter it and use it again when you need to create that coupon code again. All right, so now that we have this coupon code right here, let's go down to coupon value. What we're going to do is say discount products. We're going to choose the % of total product prices, and then we'll add in that 20%. Okay, if you want to discount shipping, you can. I usually try to stay away from that because the shipping is going to be set up by the lab in most of the cases, unless you've set it up differently yourself. I usually try to stay away from discounting shipping, but it's definitely an option there if you want to do that. All right, moving on down to the applicability section. If you want to say, hey, I'm giving you a 20% discount on the Valentine's Day package, you can say that this coupon is only good for packages. Now, we cannot limit it to that specific package, but we can set it to be limited to be used on packages. And then hopefully with the way that you word your promotional email when you send this out, your clients will try to be honest and just use it for that one Valentine's Day package. Or if you want to let them use it for everything, you can let them use that coupon for everything if you want. It totally depends on how you want to set it up. The point is you have a lot of control with coupons, and that's why I always talk about them versus gift certificates, because you have that. All right, so next what we're going to do is go down here to applies to, and there are a couple of options here. You can just let this coupon be open, let it be to any gallery, or if you want to apply it only to specific ones, you can do that by choosing the gallery like this, or the group, or you can actually go in and say only for this group or only for this gallery. Again, the coupon gives you so much control. It's a really awesome and powerful feature to use. All right, so I'm going to hit cancel here. I'm just going to leave this for all galleries, and then we're going to scroll down, and here are the restrictions that we're going to apply on this. Now for this coupon, I want to make it really easy. I don't want to have to create a bunch of coupons and send out to all my clients. I want to create one that I can send out to everybody. And so for that reason, I'm going to leave the number of uses set to no limit. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put an expiration date. What I am going to do is I am going to put an expiration date on here. So we're going to say, hey, this coupon is only valid if you use it before the, let's say you have 2 weeks. So within 2 weeks. If you don't use that coupon code within the 2 weeks, then you lose that discount. Now, the other thing that you can do, and another thing that's really powerful with the coupon feature, is you can set up an order minimum. So you can say, hey, you only get that 20% discount if you order this much or more and within this time period. So you can say, you know, it has to be $100 or more and within that time period. And so this way they can't just come onto the site, buy the cheapest item and get that 20% discount. They actually have to buy at least $100 worth of products before that coupon code will work for them. All right, so what we're gonna do is go back up here really quick. I'm just gonna go right here, copy the coupon code. So just highlight it, Command C, come down here, save this, and then we're ready to go and send out promotional emails to our clients. Now there's a couple of ways you guys can do it. There's actually a really good video series on our YouTube channel. It's called Running Your Own Sales and Promotions. It shows you how to actually set up and communicate out with your clients using the Zenfolio features. So I'm just going to show you really quick. If you want to email all of your clients, go to Communications. You're going to see your contact list in here. And then you can select everybody if you want, or if you only want to target certain client groups, you can do that as well by going up here and saying, okay, let me see only the people that are tagged for engagements. And then if you had tagged your contacts, or if you're using visitor sign-in and it tagged them to that gallery, only the contacts that were tagged with that would show up here, and you can then just target those clients. Let's go ahead and set this back to all contacts just so I can have some emails, and then we'll just select everybody, and I'll say send email. And the nice thing about this is you can also schedule this out. So if you have some time in the evening, you're not quite ready to send the promo out yet, but you've got it typed up and you want to get it set up so you can check that off your to-do list and you don't forget, you can click this schedule to send option right here, and you can say, okay, let's send this out tomorrow at, I don't know, let's do 11. And then what you can do is just come down here. It already has everybody's emails. And then you come in here and type in your email. Or if you have a template created, you can choose that template from the drop-down option right here. And if you're not sure about Zenfolio email templates, there's a really good video tutorial on our channel for that as well. All right, guys, that is it for today's content. Let me jump back to my photos page, check on you guys in chat. If you have any questions, make sure that you're submitting those to the chat. I'm gonna go and check on you guys right now. All right, so let's see here. All right, catching back up. Cheryl is here. Yes, Cheryl has been gone. I don't think she was here last time. And then Forte said, I didn't know that they had built-in templates. Absolutely. Miller's does too. So you definitely want to check that out. All right. Forte, right on about Miller's. I have them in my pricing. Yes, absolutely. I love Miller's for everything. Yes, Miller's is awesome. Home phone. Does Forte work for Zenfolio? She always seems to have great suggestions. She does not work for Zenfolio. We actually reviewed her site a couple of weeks ago. She's just a really cool Zenfolio user, a really cool, I think she said I'm just a groovy redhead. Yeah, absolutely. She's just a really cool photographer who has a really good positive attitude and is going to be really, really successful. And I just love seeing her chat here on the chat. Let's see. Tanya Rodriguez says hello. Hey, Tanya, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. I'm going to have to make one of those boxes for my mother. Yes. Yeah, I was thinking about that jewelry box. My wife has one, but I think maybe that might be a cool gift. But I think she watches this, so I probably just ruined it. Sorry, dear. All right. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Lynn came and saw me at Imaging USA. It was awesome to see you there. Thanks for stopping by. It was really cool to meet up with you. I had a great time at Imaging USA. If you guys didn't go, you should definitely plan on going next year because it is a lot of fun. It is really cool getting to meet you guys in person and just spend some time with you guys there. So, hey, Lynn, thanks again for coming by and saying hello. All right. Jill says, I've been requesting Gil. Sorry, not Jill. Gil. I've been requesting a call from manager for over a week with no response. This new phone policy is awesome. Hey, sorry to hear that it has not been the best experience for you, Gil. Definitely, I know Cheryl said she's going to check in on that. I do apologize if there's been any miscommunication or confusion. We will definitely be getting in touch with you, and I know Cheryl's already looking at that. Roxanne's here. Hey, Roxanne, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Let's see. Keep going down here. Let's see. Yeah, Lynn says Nashville 2020. Absolutely, guys. Make sure you come to Nashville in 2020 to Imaging USA. All right. If you are watching the recorded version of this, I would love to have you come hang out with me on a live stream. But I know it's hard to stop what you're doing on Thursday and jump on YouTube, which is why those of you guys in the chat right now, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. Thank you so much for just coming and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. But if you're watching the recorded version of this and you have a question, there is a link in the description below the video where you can submit questions for the following week. And I've got a few of those that I'm going to get to right now. But if those of you guys who are watching us live can mash that thumbs up button for me, I would really appreciate it. And let me grab a couple of email questions here. All right. So first question I got here, it says, looking to add a client questionnaire and client contracts to my website. They would fill it out and would be sent to my email upon completion. Recommendations on how to do that, and has Zenfolio considered making that an option? Dana, I think this is your question. I actually got to do a session with Dana earlier. Was it this week? I think it was this week. It was really cool to get to talk to you one-on-one, Dana. Great question, by the way. I know we went over it, but I'm going to go over this with you guys today so that you can see this. And to answer your question about is Zenfolio looking at adding something like this where you can create a form or a questionnaire, it's definitely something that's being considered. I don't have any timeline on it, but it's definitely something that we are aware of that would be really vital to your business and something that we are looking into. But let me show you guys how to do this. You can do this with custom pages, and there are some really good tutorials on the YouTube channel. Just look for custom pages, and there are a lot of them that will pop up. But I'm going to show you guys how to do this really quick here in Zenfolio. Let me grab a sip of tea. Today I am drinking green tea mixed with, I think it's herbal cinnamon and herb, And then I've got some ginger root dropped in there for my voice. So hopefully this will help. All right. And I don't do the pinky up. I probably should. All right. So we're going to go in here and go to website and go to custom page. And I'm just going to open that in a new tab. And then what we're going to do is add a new one, which I've got a ton of them in here. So I should probably start cleaning these out, but I do have a ton of them in here. But we're just going to go ahead and add a new one, and I'm going to call this Dana form. So this is like if you want to have a questionnaire, maybe you want to have a custom contact page, maybe you want to have workshops and you want to have a questionnaire that they fill out before they attend the workshop and you need to collect more information. You can do this with a custom page and then a third party like Google Forms, for instance, or Jotform. Both of those are really, really awesome. They're free. Jotform does have a paid version, but you can definitely do it with the free version as well. So I'm just going to call this Dana Form. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into my Google account and just go to Forms. So if you're logged into Gmail, you should see this little grid. Click that, hit Forms. That's going to take you to where you have forms, and then you can create a new one. And you have lots of options. So I'm not really going to go through and make a really crazy realistic form. Let's just call this question form. All right, you can put a form description. Down here, you can have a lot of different options. You can add like multiple choice questions, checkboxes, drop downs, all kinds of stuff in here. And the one reason that I really, really like Google Forms is because I am a spreadsheet nerd. And you can have this form output its data into a Google Sheet, which is really, really awesome and really handy. Okay, so you could add more questions if you want. You just come down here and let's click add. And let's maybe do, I don't know, a paragraph where you could say, tell us about you, whatever you want to put. I'm not really going through this to show you how to build the form. I just want to show you this option. So once you have the form created that you need, what you want to do is you need to share this out. So first, let's give it a title. I just clicked up here and it takes the title from here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to send. So we're going to click this send button right here. And then we want to use this embed option. Now, we're going to copy this right here, and you can change the dimensions right here. And so if I just right click on this and copy it, we're going to do that. Now there's one important thing that you do before you put this onto your Zenfolio site. What you need to do is hit this gear icon, and there's this little requires sign in plug right here. Uncheck that option. That way they don't have to be signed into their Google account to actually see the form. So I unchecked that. I'm going to save it. And then we're going to go back into our Zenfolio account. So just to show you guys, I'm a big fan of multiple tabs. This is what I'm doing, just going back and forth. So we're going to go back here into our Zenfolio account. Let me get you moved back up. We're going to scroll down here. There is an embed option right here, but I prefer just to go right to the source and then paste in that form. That's that iframe code. Uncheck source, and then center this up. Now I do want to give you guys a bit of a heads up. We are doing custom coding, so to speak. And while Zenfolio does give you a place to do this custom coding, and we will definitely do our best to help troubleshoot any issues, if it's still causing issues and it's not working quite right, we aren't really able to technically tech support the custom code. So chances are if we can't help you with it, we might just say, hey, we can't help you, it's custom code. But if we add that source in here and we add the iframe embed code, now we've got this form created. We're just going to go to the bottom, save and preview, and now we're going to have a form right here. So now you can see here is that form that's embedded right on our Zenfolio page. You can see the menu up here, and then the form option is right here. So now you have that built-in form created in your account, and then what you need to do is you just need to add this to your website menu. So if I go back to edit view, we can hover over website, go to customize website, and I'll open that in a new tab. And then once you get in here, you just need to add the link to that custom page in your site menu, wherever. So I've already got one set up here, but let me just remove it and I'll show you how to do it. So you're going to add a new site menu item right up here. Call it whatever you want. I'll say Dana is awesome. And then we'll hit enter. And we're going to go right here to built-in or custom page. Select that option. And then you're going to go right here, and there's going to be a drop down. You guys aren't going to be able to see it because the list is really long because I have way too many custom pages in my account. But at the bottom of that list is that page that I built. So I'm just going to link to it here. Hit update. This is going to refresh. And then here is that link, and this is how it works. So if you need to have that questionnaire built in there, you definitely can. It's an option that you do right here. All right, and this page has a weird theme applied to it, so that's why it's looking all crazy like this. All right, let me go back to the dashboard. Hopefully that answers that question again, Dana. But I'm sure lots of you guys have questions like that about custom pages. Custom pages are really, really powerful. There is so much that you can do with custom pages to really give your site a nice custom look. I've seen people do some stuff with custom pages, and I've actually been like, hey man, how did you do that? So custom pages, check them out if you're not. They are really, really powerful. All right, let me go back to my photos page here. And let me grab, let me check on you guys really quick here. Let's see. I think I missed a question. Heather says, what added features are in the advanced plan? Definitely lots of really great features, Heather. So just to name a few, you get Miller's integration, so you can integrate Miller's. You also have more control over your orders. So with an advanced plan, you can actually cancel orders on your own if you need to. You can change things in an order. You can add free products to an order. You have a lot more control over your orders without having to reach out to the support team to help you. Let's see, you also get access to the Zenfolio events feature, which if you do any type of high volume stuff, maybe schools or sports, or even photo booth things, different options like that, the events feature is going to be really, really helpful. And I'm actually doing a live stream on that. I think it's in 2 weeks. So if you have been curious about the Zenfolio event feature, make sure that you come back. I'm pretty sure it's in 2 weeks. We're going to be doing Zenfolio events on the live stream, but you get access to that feature. You also have multi-user accounts, so you can actually give people their own access to get into your account. Let's say you have a couple of photographers that you have second shooting for you. Maybe you photograph weddings and you have some people who are frequently second shooting with you. And rather than having them give you their card or email you the files or however, you can actually set up an account for them to where they can log into your Zenfolio account and upload their photos. You have some restrictive abilities where they can't get in and change your price list, or they can't customize your website. Basically, they can just get in and upload photos. So you have that as well. Let's see, green screen as well is an advanced feature. So lots of options there. All right, let's go back. Hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea. And if you're not sure what account level you have, go up here to your studio name, click on account, and it will actually tell you right here. And if you see like an upgrade button or something like that, you can actually click on that and look at the other plan options and see what they have and kind of do a comparison. So definitely worth checking out. Lots of cool features that you'll get. All right, let me keep going here. Let's see. Teresa White says, another great tutorial. Thank you. Hey, Teresa, thanks. Glad you were here and enjoyed this. Let's see. Zen Master Phil. Hey, Zen's on. Or Phil's on. Zen Master Phil is on. You guys say congratulations to Phil. He just had a beautiful baby girl. I think it was a couple of weeks back. Beautiful baby girl. So everybody should tell Phil congratulations. He's being such an awesome father already. I know he's going to do such a great job. So I'm super proud of him. Let's see. Dana said she had a fantastic session. Absolutely. It was great. You were awesome, Dana. Let's see. Forte says, I'm going to be going back. I'm heavily considering the upgrade. Yes, if you guys are thinking about the upgrade, I can't tell you enough. That advanced plan is awesome. It's just well worth it. All right, let's see. For the changing the background and the images is awesome. Yes. Kathleen, hey Kathleen, thanks for jumping on here. She says, how do we integrate Millers? So Kathleen, if you want to integrate Millers into your account, again, you do have to make sure that you have an advanced plan. Once you have that, go to Millers and set up a free account with Millers. They're going to email you an account number. And then what you need to do is reach out to our support team. Just use the live chat right here if it's available, or send them an email and just say, hey, I want to integrate Millers. Send them that account number, and then they'll hook you up and they'll integrate Millers, and they'll give you instructions on how to see that integration and how to make it work. So it's really easy to do. It just takes a few minutes of reaching out to them, and then they will set that up for you. All right, I think I'm caught up with you guys on chat for sure. All right, let's see, making sure. Yep. All right, cool. Let me grab some more email questions. If you guys have any more questions, we've got about 20 more minutes left. Make sure that you get those in the chat. And let me grab some email questions. All right. I do not want to use the favorites feature, but many of my galleries I have customized individually. Is there a way to globally turn off favorites? So the favorites feature, if you're not using it, is a good way to let your clients proof their photos. And you can go into the gallery, an individual gallery, and you can actually turn that option on and off for an individual gallery. However, if you've customized different galleries differently and you want to globally turn favorites off, there is a way to do that, and it's going to be through your site settings. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hover over website, go to customize website, and then once you're in here, let me get full screen so you guys can see it. Once you get in here, you're going to go down to site settings, and there is a favorites tab right here. And when you click on that, you can just uncheck this option right here. Now, while I'm here, there's actually another really cool option here that you should know about, is if you don't want to turn favorites off, but maybe you don't want to let your clients have the option to share favorites with their friends, just to share favorites with you, the photographer, you can actually uncheck that option for them to share favorites with others. So when they go to actually share their favorites, they'll only see the option to share it back with you. All right, so after you get that, if you uncheck this, favorites will go away for every gallery. I'm going to leave it on, but then you just need to come down to the bottom and hit that apply button right down here. Hit that apply button, and then once you're finished, make sure that you hit this publish button right here. All right. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Let me check on you guys in chat really quick. Roxanne says, oh shoot, I somehow removed the front page or the front page image on my site. How do I get it back? Roxanne, that's going to be a couple of different ways. If you deleted it from the gallery, then we would probably need to do a restore or re-upload it. If you changed it in here somewhere, it's just going to be a matter of going to background options and looking at it through here. So I would really need to see how it was set up to fix it, but it should be a really easy fix. I would just need to actually look at your account. So if you want to reach out, let me know, and I can help you with that, or either Cheryl or I or somebody from the support team can help you with that as well. We just need to actually see in your account so I can see how it was set up. All right, let's see. I have an account and I'll get them integrated after the webinar. Yes, yeah, it's really easy, Kathleen. Just send the support team an email and they'll hook you up. A Magic Moment says, are there any plans on extending video length and the sizes from 20 minutes and 2 gig? These limits are not limiting these limits are not limiting HD. I think you meant they are limiting HD and 4K videos. That's definitely something that we're looking at. I haven't heard any specific plans, but we're always looking at making things better. And so definitely let us know, give us that feedback. And then if you haven't done it yet, post it to the user voice forum as well. Just search Zenfolio user voice forum and you can definitely post it there. Alan says, looking at the different Zen plans, I see a listing with Photographer Central. How or where do you access info on your listing? So if you go to Photographer Central, if you don't have your listing up or you haven't accessed it yet, go to Photographer Central. They'll have a support somewhere on their site. You can reach out to the support team, let them know your Zenfolio account information, and they will tell you all about the listing, show you how to use it, give you all that good information. So you just have to go to photographercentral.com and get in contact with them. Or I think the email is support@photographercentral.com. Don't quote me on that. Just go to the Photographer Central and get in contact with their support and they'll help you out. Okay, let me grab some more tea really quick. Guys, I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but there is a lot of people around that are sick and I feel like I'm trying to fight it off. So drinking some tea, making sure that I'm staying hydrated. It's been crazy, right? I've heard lots of people around me are sick. All right. Let me grab another email question. Let's see. Is there a way to show different menu items on the homepage and not the rest of the website? Absolutely. So if you want to have a special menu on your homepage that doesn't show elsewhere on your website, you can do that. That's why there are actually two menus that you can use on the homepage. So if we go back over here and we go up to options, there's two menus that you can use on your homepage. There's the homepage menu and there's also the page header right here. And the page header is what's going to be used on the rest of your website outside of your homepage if you have it set to show. And so just to demonstrate this to you, let me go ahead and click show on page header. And this is going to look really bad. I'm definitely not suggesting that you keep both shown on your homepage. I just want to show you the difference between the two. And this theme has this weird image mat on here, so just kind of ignore that weird image mat. But what we're going to do really quick is I'll just show you how to control what menu your items show up on. So let's say on this homepage menu down here, maybe we want portfolio and contact, but we don't want these other options to show. Well, what we can do is we can go to those other options like drop down, hit the little pencil icon, and then right down here there's a displayed in option. And I can say, okay, show that on the header, but don't show it on the home page. And then this is going to refresh. And so now drop down is showing up here, but it's not showing on the actual home page. If I want to go down here and do the same thing to book a mini session, I could do that. And then we could also do that to the form page as well. So if I go here and I do this and we uncheck that, now our homepage menu only has two options that are showing. So if I go back up to options, I can hide my page header now, apply that. And so now the way this would work would be the homepage would only have whatever menu items you designate for it to be or for it to have. But then if they click on one of these and they go into your website, then the full header menu will come up here. And so all those other options are showing now here. So if you need to have that kind of separation, it's definitely possible to achieve through the homepage and the header menu. For me personally, I recommend making your site navigation consistent across your entire website. And so what I like to do is I like to use the header menu on the homepage as well as the rest of the website. So what I have set up is if I go, I think this site header is, yeah, that's why it's all crazy looking. Let me just fix that really quick. So what I like to have is I like to have my header menu across the front of the website as well as the rest. So I just go up to options and then I'll say homepage menu hide, homepage logo hide, and then let's just show the page header. This way your navigation looks and stays exactly the same across your entire website. Now occasionally you might have to do some playing around with some things when you do this, because some stuff has this little border here and you might want to remove it. So it just depends on the entire layout of your site, but it's something that you can definitely do. All right, let's see. Homephone says, and I like to have a landing page which is special and my groups and galleries different. Exactly. So that's why it's nice to have that homepage set up one way, and then you can have your groups and galleries differently if you need to. So you have a lot of customizable options. It's just a matter of going there, playing with them, and configuring them the way that you want. If you guys weren't aware, we actually do have a site redesign service that you can take advantage of as well. So if you're a current client, kind of tired of maybe the way your website looks, not sure how you want to customize it, or not sure how to customize it, we actually have a design service that you can reach out to, and we'll work back and forth with you and help you with your website as well. I think Cheryl might have the link for that. If I could get her to throw that in the chat. Definitely a cool service to check out for sure. Okay, let me see if I'm caught up with you guys in chat. Hey, Thorben Heck said I made it for the last minute. Greetings from Germany. Thanks for jumping in here with us. Definitely better late than never, Thorben. He said, I forgot where I can customize my pages in detail. I can't find the menu point for that. So, hey, Thorben, that's going to depend on what exactly you want to customize. If you're wanting to customize the fonts and colors, that's going to be Theme Designer. If you want to customize the options that appear, that's going to be using these menus here. So if you can let me know in the chat if you're wanting to customize the fonts and the colors, or if it's something else, I'll definitely be glad to dive into that really quick and show you where those options are. All right, let's see. Let me grab an email question really quick. Let's see. Can I give clients free downloads, but only if they buy a package? You absolutely can do that. What you can do is either put the downloads in a package. So if you go to, in your account here, if you go to selling and you go to packages, and then if you go here, let's say for this one, I've already got it created here. It says 1 free download. And so all you're going to do is when you have your package created, all you're going to do is you are going to add in a download. So let me remove this digital download so you can see it. So this package, let's say that we want this package to include free downloads. So we're going to add products. You're going to make sure that you click up here, click on your name, add the downloads, and then you can add in whatever you want in here. So if you want to add the single, you can. If you want to add the full gallery download, you can do that. Add it in here, and then just make sure that you have the price of the package on the selling price, and then leave those digital downloads set to 0, and that will give them the free downloads when they purchase this package. All right, so we're going to save that. Now the other option that you can do as well is you can create a coupon code that sets downloads to be free only if they reach a certain dollar amount. And the way that would work is you would set that dollar amount to be the price of whatever package, and then you can make it have downloads free. So if we go to selling and we go to coupons and campaigns and we go add new coupon, what we're going to do is individual coupon. I'll say free digital with package. All right. And I'll just say free digital 01. Free digital 01. We'll go down here and we'll say discount products. Now you can say percent and do 100%. I would not do that. Probably what I would do is I would discount it by an amount, and I would say, okay, if I charge $350 for a full gallery download and we want to make that free if they buy a specific package, what you can do is in the amount section say, okay, this gives them a $350 credit that can only be used on digital products, and only if they spend, and let's say the package that we want them to purchase is $300. All right, so only if they spend $300, then they can use this coupon and it will let them get their downloads for free. So those are kind of the two options that you can do. Either include the downloads in the package already, or set up a coupon and send it out to your clients and say, hey, this will make your downloads free after you buy package A or whatever package you want them to purchase. And you just send them that coupon code along with that. All right. All right, let me see if Thorben has answered about what he was wanting to know. Let's see. What things to me? I think in my English, my name is something strange because of the TH. It's Thor, the God of Thunder. That's awesome. That's a cool name. Yeah, really cool name. So hey, Thorben, if you'll let me know really quick, we've got about 6 more minutes. If you will let me know if you're talking about theme designer or if you're talking about just customizing your site in general, I'll try to take you through that. Actually, let me just go through both options really quick, just to make it easy. So to customize your website, you're going to hover over website and go to customize website. That's going to load you into customize view. Now, once you're in here, there are a lot of different options up here. Options will control the different elements that you see. Or if you need to control the fonts and the colors, such as the theme, like you're saying, then you're going to need to go into Theme Designer. And so let me show you how to get into there really quick. So in order to get into Theme Designer, you definitely going to, let me fix this. I'm making it all crazy. So hide the page header. There we go. All right. So in order to get into Theme Designer, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to work in multiple tabs. Theme Designer can take a little bit of time to load. You definitely don't want to have to jump back and forth every time you're making changes and waiting on it to load. So what you want to do, Thorben, is, or what was it, God of Thunder? Thorben is right click on themes right here, hit open in a new tab. That's going to basically give you a duplicate tab of the same page. So just to show you here, click in that other tab and then go back to themes and click edit theme. And now you'll have Theme Designer opened in one tab and then your customized site open in another. So you can just easily bounce back and forth between these two tabs. Now, as far as where to go to change things, in Theme Designer, there's lots of different places to go. So let's start by maybe we want to change, this color right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Theme Designer, go to the Homepage tab, and then if we scroll down here, there are all of these other options. And so you can just come in here and kind of play around. What you're going to do is click on something, whatever option you're trying to change, and then let's go over here and let's just make this red. I'll hit done. And then what I'm going to do is I don't want to mess up the theme that I'm using. So rather than just saving this, I'm going to click Save As, and I'm going to call this Thunder. All right. So now that I have it Thunder, we're going to jump back to Customize View, hit refresh on your computer. So it refreshes this window. Now we can go to Themes, and here is down here somewhere, right here. Here is that theme that I just created. We're going to click on that, hit the apply button that's down here in the bottom. We're going to hit apply right here. And then now we should be seeing that red, really ugly header up here. So that is how you're going to get in there and do that. And then from there, it's just a matter of going and playing around. Now, what I suggest doing is if you're looking for something and you can't quite find where to change it, I create what I call a Fruity Loops theme. I just go in there and I make everything that I think it could possibly be, alternating really crazy looking colors. And then I come back and that kind of helps me identify, okay, this turned purple. So now I know I turned this purple in Theme Designer. That's where I need to go to change it. All right. So let's see. The full explanation of my name. Thorben comes from Thor Bjorn. This is Thor, the God of Thunder, and Bjorn, the bear. I am the Thunder Bear. That's pretty awesome. I'm super jealous of that name. Pretty awesome name. Cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing that with us. That's pretty awesome. All right, let me get back to my editor really quick. We'll just hit this here. Guys, we got about 2 more minutes left. So let me just say, if you're watching the recorded version of this again, I would really love to have you guys come hang out with us on a live stream. I know it's hard to stop everything on a Thursday, which is why Forte, Roxanne, Thorben, Mike Singer, let's see who else did I miss? Kathleen, You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys jumping in here, and Cheryl for coming on here and hanging out with me every week. You guys are awesome. I love to see you guys interacting. But for those of you guys who are watching the recorded version, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. And if you have questions that you'd like for me to answer the following week, make sure that you're clicking that link in the description below this video so I can get those questions answered for you the following week. Also, if you're interested in having your site reviewed live like I did with Fortes, there is a link in the description below this video where you can have that set up. You can go in and submit your site, and I will email you and let you know when we're going to do the review for your site. So our next live site review is February 21st, I believe. So make sure that you guys come back for that live site review episode. All right, about a minute left. Is there a question that I can get through in a minute? Let's see. Is there a time that I should use gift certificates over coupons? Well, gift certificates should be used when you have been paid money for a gift certificate or a print package, etc. That is when it's really good to use those gift certificates. Let's say that your client came in and they prepaid for a gift or something like that. You can send them out that gift certificate in lieu of a coupon, and then they can go on and just use that. So that is one really good time for gift certificates to be used over coupons. Even though you can really do the same thing with coupons and actually apply some restrictions. So it really just depends. Gift certificates are like one click and you're almost basically done setting them up. So definitely make sure that you check out those two features. They're under the selling tab. Just selling tab, coupons and campaigns, and then actually go to selling and go to gift certificates are right here. And they're super, super simple. You just go right here. Basically, you put in a dollar amount, and that's pretty much it. Just keep in mind that they can spend that coupon or that gift certificate. They can use it for shipping as well as anything else. You have no restrictive options with that gift certificate. All right. Thank you guys so much. Dana, Kathleen, Cheryl, Thorben, Forte, Home Phone, and Dana, Mike. Let's see. Hopefully I said everybody's name. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you guys all have a great rest of